Hey, before you read another spec sheet or comparison chart, picture this. You hit play on your favorite game, and instead of waiting for loading stutters or lag spikes, everything just works. That's the first feeling you get with the BEASTCOM Q5 Pro. This is for the kind of person who notices performance. You don't shrug at frame drops. You don't tolerate pauses when you re-editing or rendering. You know exactly when your system is holding you back and you done arguing with it. Take a moment right now to check the current price and availability. Machines with this balance of power don't sit quietly for long, and once people catch on, stock and pricing start to shift. You've probably had that moment already, the one where your old rig hesitated in the middle of a session. Maybe it was a game that should be been smooth but tipped. Maybe your workflow stuttered when you stacked tasks. You knew you were just asking a bit more, but the system kept saying no. That's the subtle frustration that builds up until you realize you're done with compromise. Once the BEASTCOM Q5 Pro replaces your old setup, there's a calm confidence that settles in. You stop lowering graphics settings just to keep things playable. You launch multiple apps without the creeping dread of slowdown. You don't brace yourself for bottlenecks, you just go. Games feel solid because 3050 level performance combined with responsive RAM and storage gives you headroom you didn't have before. Editing feels decisive because you're not staring at progress bars forever. Everyday tasks don't just happen, they feel fluid. And here's what really hits. You stop making excuses for performance. You start planning workflows, gaming sessions, and creative pushes without wondering if your machine will flake out. That's not a small shift, that's the difference between reacting to limitations and working at full pace. If you're rethinking about waiting, bear this in mind. Pricing and availability on capable desktops fluctuate fast. Delay here usually means paying more later or selling yourself short with weaker alternatives. Some people worry 3050 performance isn't enough. That doubt evaporates quickly when you actually use it. This isn't about chasing moonshot specs. This is about consistent, reliable, everyday performance that lets you focus on what you're doing instead of what your system isn't doing. Once you own something like this, you feel it every day. It changes how work feels. It changes how play feels. It changes your expectations. Performance feels steady and sufficient. Multitasking feels smooth and confident. Games feel reliable and responsive. Editing feels quicker and less stressful. Your daily workflow finally feels comfortable. It's not a tiny travel rig. And once you're reused to this power, weak systems feel frustrating. At some point, you stop circling specs and comparisons. You already know the experience you want, your instinct just needs a nudge. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you think about for weeks and look back wishing you'd done sooner. If you're ready to stop managing limitations and start enjoying performance that keeps up with you, check the current price and availability now and make the move while it still makes sense.